If you like escape game and you would like to apply this in your classroom because you are a teacher, well, I'm an English teacher. I will show you how to set up a game in which the participants need to open a locked box by solving puzzles. A tutorial on how to mix fun and education. This game works for all ages, even adults, for all levels and in all areas. The following example is not my entire creation. It comes from a website called Breakout EDU. It's an educational organization that provides activities of that sort. It touches all areas, but it's all in English. And it's not even perfect for me because it's for native speakers. I made some major modifications to make it work for my subject. You should have a look at the free activities to get some inspiration for yours. You will find the link in the description down below. First, we need to set up the game. You are, of course, on TV. Once you have your groups, explain the game that is called Breakout, that the goal is for them, the participants, to open a locked box. To achieve this, they have to solve multiple puzzles with the clues they have, but some clues are hidden. Once all the puzzles are solved, they can open all the locks and then open the box. However, to win, they have to open the box before the end of a timer. It's better to make the timer visible. It's way more exciting. In my breakout, I have divided the class into two groups. Half the classroom has been allocated to a team, the other half to the other team. Go! Why should you try this game? Well, there are many reasons. This is active learning, in which the learner learns and thinks by himself. It's fun, it's a game, right? And it's a race against the clock. improves different skills such as critical thinking, imagination, and it's all about problem solving. To succeed, it's all about teamwork and communication. The teacher should intervene as little as possible because they need to get things wrong. They need to fail in order to think harder. Yep. If it's too complicated, they will get demotivated and they will stop playing. So you have to know when to intervene or not. So it's all about building up their resilience, right? Trying again, and then they regroup and they try again. And when you hang on to it, when you try again, at some point, success is your reward. Yes. All right. It's time to talk about the locks and the materials you might need to play the game. You need to create your kit. This kit is composed of a box that could be locked. In my case, I have 2 kits. I think that you should not go over 10-12 pupils for one box. A small bag. In my case, I used an old pencil case. Well, 2. I have 2 kits. I made a hole in it to be able to add a lock. Now, you need different locks. Just buy them over time. You don't need all different locks from the get-go, right? Just start with 3 locks. A normal key lock, so they need to find a key somewhere. The problem with the key lock and other clues that are hidden is that the pupils know it is somewhere in the class, so they might look for it without even trying to solve the riddle. So what you could do is to keep it with you, the clues or the keys, in some way. In this particular breakout, the pupils needed to whisper a specific password to me. And at least I don't get bored. But you could also think of other ways. In this case, a secret message revealed that the key was in their pencil cases. You could also use a directional lock that goes up, down, left and right. Here the message said, a detective searches twice. He looks up and down twice. So up, down was the combination. You also have a 3-digit lock. Here, in my case, they needed to complete a real puzzle that was locked inside the pencil case. And on this puzzle, you have numbers on it in English. You could also use a 4-digit lock. In my case, it was a simple mathematics riddle, a word lock. It's of course a lock. In my case, they needed specific words and then to use the circle letters to open the letter lock. The number of opened locks are a way for you and then to keep score and to know who's winning.
Okay. Thank you.
If you are working with teenagers in high school, you could also include a flash drive, right? In which you have information. Now, a great tool, this one is just great. Use a UV marker, a UV pen to make some writing invisible. Thanks to this UV flashlight, they will be able to see the secret messages. Now, this tool is extremely difficult to find and it's called a hasp. It's this strange tool that could hold multiple locks at the same time. This one is very hard to find. I ordered mine online. If you can't find one, just use a zip tie to hold all the locks together in the box. But tell them not to cut the zip tie before opening all the locks first. What prize could you include in the box? Just start with a simple sheet of paper saying we broke out, we won the game. And then sometimes you could add things like sweets during Halloween. The debrief time is also quite important. So at the end of a game, questions. Why was this part easy? What can they remember from the text? Expand your lessons.
Moments later.
On that note, I see you soon enough. And of course, subscribe.
On a gagné.